So Matt, we're celebrating 10 years. Why don't you tell us a little bit about how you got to BRR and what brought you to the profession?
Yeah, so I graduated probably about 11 years ago and ended up going to Australia for an internship. And when I came back, I had a friend who was working at BR at the time. She's still here, and she thought that I'd be a good fit and that you guys were hiring. And so ended up getting an interview and got walked around the office and got to meet a lot of the people that I was working with and got to hear a little more about BR's focus on mentorship and some of the project types that I'd be working on. And after that, it just kind of seemed like a no-brainer, and took the job and went on from there.
Awesome. Do you have any experiences that stick out in your mind where, whether it was a learning opportunity or a particularly odd situation that came up on a project and wonder how you dealt with that?
Yeah, I think that there's been a few projects that just have some learnings along the way. I've focused a lot on some remodel and takeover projects, and like I hinted at earlier, it's just you never know what you're going to get with one of those. Some of these buildings are 100 years old, 50 years old, and you may not even have as much of a sketch as to what the building entails. And so we document it and make sure we have everything. But usually those have, I don't know, some questions that come up during construction administration with some information that we just didn't have at the time. And so you kind of learn how to work through that and figure out ways to keep the project moving forward and keep that end goal in mind, and ways to adapt the plan and figure out a solution